It's Make an Impact Week at WILX, and today we're standing outside of Tommy's Express Car Wash, encouraging you to help us ensure that all children in our community can sleep in heavenly peace. We are back with another car wash convo. How are you doing today, Mike?
Doing awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Doing awesome. It's so great to have you. How are you guys feeling now, knowing that the Cedar location is just, what are we, days away from opening?
We're 3-4 weeks. Hopefully February 29 is going to be our soft free wash weekend, so we're excited. Another place to be able to give. Absolutely.
I love that. And speaking of, we are here just in time for the next Make an Impact that we're doing for Sleep in Heavenly Peace, which is all about making sure that kids have a blanket, we have a pillow, we have something to sleep with. And sometimes, you know, these are small little things that we take for granted when we don't realize that, hey, it's not just people within our community that don't have this. Hello. But there are people, you know, even outside of our community that don't have these everyday essentials that I think we take for granted.
We do.
So first, something else that I've also heard is that your morning routine actually begins at night.
Yep.
And I remember you told me last time Micah was the one who likes to stay up late. Is that true?
Both of my sons like to stay up late, and one maybe a little longer than the other and doesn't wake up well, but yeah.
Oh, boy.
Got to get better on that evening ritual for tomorrow.
That's right. And speaking of, what is the evening ritual? We put this in neutral.
Yep.
There we go. What was that evening ritual that you used to instill in your kids?
Well, everyone wants to get their teeth brushed, right? And be showered and be clean. And I like to, if they can have their clothes set out for the next morning. And one of the top things, you don't have to scramble and think about what am I going to wear. So you are just prepared. You come off on the right foot. But then also, our kids have little blankets, you know, and they love to have, they called them a nini.
A nini?
Yeah, all of them had their own little private nini.
I love it. What color was Micah's?
Micah's is brown.
Brown? So was that something that you bought for them, or was that something that was made for them when they were kids?
I believe one or two might have been made, but otherwise it was kind of like their first blanket, you know, when they were a newborn. It was their security blanket, I guess you would say. Right?
Now, Micah's almost 17.
He is 17.
He is 17?
Yep.
Does he still use the nini?
He still has it.
He still has it, but he doesn't use it?
It's still around, and so he might maybe hide it, you know, because he doesn't want it to snow, but he still has it. Oh. And they all do. They all have some sort of blanket they've had since being a baby.
I love that kind of security blanket that you have with you as a kid. It's like a little part of you.
It is.
That you keep when you're an adult. My mom actually did that when she was pregnant with me and all my sisters. And when my two older sisters were pregnant as well, she kind of stitched and knitted a blanket for each one of us. Mine was blue and pink. I think she wasn't sure if I was going to be a boy or girl, so she said I'll just do both colors just in case. But we all have that kind of security and that kind of thing that we hold on to that keeps us, that just kind of keeps us going in the middle of the night. It's part of that routine that we have. And Mike, I feel like sometimes the best thing we can do with our kids and the people around us too is just leading. Is just leading by example. So obviously we're doing that here with Sleep in Heavenly Peace by encouraging our community and encouraging our employees to give back. But you guys are also working on that in a different way as well.
We are, and so we decided in 2024, after learning of so many needs in 2022 and 2023, thanks to you guys with Make an Impact, is each employee is going to be encouraged to give a minimum of 4 hours to some sort of organization for charity.
The fact that you are, you know, just leading by example and every single Make an Impact, you're making sure that Tommy's has a role and plays a part in that, but now you're making sure that it's not just you, just the face of Tommy's doing that, but everyone else that we get a chance to see when we get here are involved, I think is so awesome. Well, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Great seeing you.
You as well.
If you'd like to drop off items at Tommy's Car Wash, there are 3 locations. Next to the mat washer and the restroom, where you click the button and a car wash attendant will meet you. Or you can drop off items at the drive-up window.